Hey folks, Scott here, Open-Minded Movie Man, coming to you with another video. And it's another video relating to the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy fan, and if some of you subscribers don't know. But anyways, the Cowboys won 36-35 over the New York Giants. Boy, that was one hell of a game. That was a fucking shootout for sure. And I can't even remember the last time we even had a shootout with those guys. It might have been 2013 where we won 36-31, I believe. Something along those lines, but that was 5 years ago. But anyways, the Giants definitely came to play in that game for sure. And Eli Manning had a pretty solid game. He threw for 300 yards, threw 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Played decently. I don't know if they should bring him back. I mean, he gave it what he got, and he did pretty solid. So he wasn't completely terrible, but I know in the last closing minute, I was worried he might get his yards, but surprisingly enough, our defense was able to force him into 4 incompletes, and we won the game. But before then, he was kind of tearing it up like he always did against us in the past. So yeah, Eli Manning played a pretty solid game, so I'll give him that. And Saquon Barkley, he's definitely going to be a hell of a running back in the future. So yep, he's good out of the backfield, and he's definitely good at taking it to the distance, just like he did in that 68-yard run against us. So yeah, he's definitely going to be a hell of a back to stop. So they definitely got that. They definitely got their running back of the future. Anywho, I'm kind of glancing off of the Eagles-Redskins game. They're gonna I have a feeling the Redskins are not going to be able to win that game. The Eagles are up 3-0, but the Eagles are mounting a drive, so I wouldn't be surprised if they won that game. But anywho, back on the Cowboys and Giants game. I'll probably get the cons out of the way. We definitely took the Giants lightly. They definitely came to play for sure. I mean, I knew they were going to score points, and they are our division rival, but man, I wasn't expecting them to score another 28 points in the second half. I mean, they got that 1 touchdown like right at the end of the first half. I mean, we were up 14-7, but the second half, it was like we couldn't really stop the Giants. I mean, we stopped them maybe like once, I think. But man, it was unbelievable. And our defense did not play that great. So I'll start with the cons, or the bad, pretty much. Our defense did not really play that great. When we got the turnovers earlier, I mean, we forced Eli to throw a pick that was picked off by Chidobe Awuzie, and we forced a fumble off of him, and it was recovered by Woods. And speaking of which, I'll get to him later. Our defense seemed like they forgot to tackle. I know it was Saquon Barkley, but they seemed to not tackle the other running backs as well. And Leighton Vander Esch didn't have that good of a game, and plus he did get injured, but I think he might be okay. I have to check the injury status on him. He either got some kind of bruise or maybe an ankle-related injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but hopefully he'll be good to go next week. Because Sean Lee did play, and I didn't really see him do much. It seems like doesn't seem like his mind is in the game anymore. It seems like his body has broken down so much to a point where he can't really be that effective anymore. It might be time for him to just hang it up. And Dak, I know that there were a couple times he got rid of the football, but stop taking those fucking sacks, man. I am tired of that. Just get rid of the fucking football. Don't try to be a hero every time. Live to fight another down, pretty much. That's what I would do. But here's the good news. There were a few people that came to play. Dak, the greatest pro, you definitely came to play. You almost threw for another 400 yards. I mean, you were on target for most of the game, and you threw you threw 4 touchdown passes. 3 of them went to Blake Jarwin, who played outstanding, played out of his mind. This was probably your best game. You caught all those 3 touchdown passes. It's unbelievable. I can definitely see him as a number 2 tight end, maybe capable of stepping into that number 1 tight end role. So congrats and props to you, Blake Jarwin. You definitely showed up for this game, as did you, Dak. You were you were almost like Romo-esque in this game. This was probably your second best game, I would say. Probably the best game you played was the Philly game. This was probably your second best. Either way, or maybe, and probably the third best maybe might be the Jacksonville game. But anywho, Dak, you came to play. Congrats, man. You deserve to win that game out. And then Cole Beasley, I think he caught pretty much everything that was thrown to him. You definitely had a good game. You cut that one touchdown pass, which I didn't know if it was, but when that knee touched that ground, that had to have been a touchdown, and thank God it was. That was unbelievable. It was 4th and 15. Didn't think we were going to get it, but Cole Beasley, you caught the game-winning touchdown. You showed up. And also back to Dak, you showed up in the fourth quarter. You didn't turn the ball over. You're pretty much clutch, man. So all the power to you, other than the fucking sacks that you take sometimes. It's unbelievable. But I just thought of one little con. Apparently, Mari Cooper didn't have another good game. He actually, in fact, fumbled, and it led to another field goal by the Giants. So come on, Mari, get your head in the game. Don't give up. You really did help this team. You really improved this team. We were 3-5. I mean, you lost that first game, but from here on out, you were like what? We were like 7-1. So you definitely have helped this offense. You know, you got Cole Beasley to get open more, Michael Gallup to get his separation. But yeah, you deserve this game, Dak, as did you, Blake Jarwin, and Cole Beasley. And I'll give you credit, Jason Garrett. You definitely had a way to motivate the team. But here's another pro. Here's the other pro I was going to get to, Anton Woods. For God's sakes, don't fucking celebrate when we just scored on a touchdown. Keep your fucking excitement when the game is fucking over. And Garrett, you need to relay that message and make sure it's a priority that they don't do any more celebrations like right when we score a touchdown. Do it when we fucking win the game. That's all I got to say. Keep your emotions to yourself. When the game is over and you have the lead, then you win. So just contain yourself, Woods. And Garrett, make sure it's a fucking priority to lay into him that you cannot do that, because that could easily have swayed the momentum back, and the Giants could have easily kicked a field goal, and it would have been 38-36, because they have a pretty solid kicker in there. But other than that, congrats, Cowboys. You're 10-6. You definitely have fully secured the 4th seed. Now it's really up to the Eagles if they really want to get that, if they can beat the Redskins, which I have a feeling they might, and we might be facing them again. So, on the defense, I'm sorry, Heath, but I think you need to fucking go. You've missed several tackles. That was just embarrassing. Here's the thing. We need another good, strong safety or a free safety, or both, really. And we need some beef in the middle. We need a good defensive tackle. It doesn't have to be a complete fat boy, but someone who's a big body and who's still athletic that can at least disrupt the middle and put some pressure on the quarterback. I mean, I think we're okay at defensive end, but we still need some beef in the middle. We definitely need a good defensive tackle and a couple of good safeties. I think we're okay at corner. Although Jones had a okay game, but he allowed that one touchdown to happen, and that's what kind of brought the momentum up. But anywho, I think I'm going over for far too long. I mean, we won. I'm glad we won. It showed that we are just, I think if we can be clicking on all cylinders on both offense and defense, we can be a dangerous team to face in the playoffs. So there you have it. Still think that you need to go Scott Linehan and Kellen Moore, because I just don't think you have what it takes to craft a good creative game plan for Dak Prescott. But anyways, congrats, offense. You definitely showed up, and defense, you need to fucking take a look at this film and not overlook or underestimate any opponent from here on out. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. I have no idea what other video. Well, I do have an idea. I will post another video, and it's going to be a couple Blu-rays that I bought, and you'll soon find out what they are. Okay, I'm going to end it right here. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.